gun wants to do three things. It wants to come backwards, it wants to flip up, and it'll want to go in the path of least resistance. So everybody that's right-handed, it'll want to go to the left. Everybody that's left-handed, it'll want to go to the right. Okay. We can't stop the effects of what the handgun does. Okay. So all we can do is just reduce the effects the best we can. This bit here is called the tang and the back strap. Okay. You need to get the web of your hand here as high up into the tang as possible. If you can put a bit of skin over the top there, that's brilliant.
Snake bite.
Okay. You shouldn't do. That should clear it. Okay. If you do get a bite, you're not holding the gun properly, or it's a crap gun. Okay. So as high up into the tang as possible. How tight do you grip it? Death grip. Okay. Death grip. You see it? It's imprinted on my hand. Okay. Yeah. So really nice and tight. Force these fingers right up into the trigger guard. Okay. Your thumb should line straight forward. Okay. Glocks are a nice gun. They seem to fit everybody's hand. If the gun's like that, it fits wrong. And if it's like that, it fits wrong. It's either too small or too big for your hand. Okay. But Glocks are pretty decent guns for going for that. Okay. Trigger finger, always up here. Okay, always up here. Now there's index parts or index points on every single gun. Okay, get used to as many different types as possible. Okay, if you've got quite a few. So if I know that I can feel that that's digging into the top of my hand, I know it's in the right position. Okay. Also the same with my middle finger here. If I can feel that takedown lever on my finger, I know for a fact that my finger is off the trigger and it is also off the slide. Happy? Thumb pointing forwards. So what that's going to do is, because we've got such a death grip on it, it's when that slide comes back, it's going to help reduce the muzzle flip. Okay. There's lots of different ways, different stances. You've got the modern isosceles, you've got the isosceles, you've got the weaver, you've got the pixie, whatever. Alright. Whatever you fancy, whatever floats your boat, take it. If it works for you, it works. A lot of them are different for different reasons. The isosceles, when you're wearing body armour, fantastic. Okay. Weaver exposes your side. Okay. A lot of body armour doesn't have protection at the side, just for an instance. Okay. So I like the modern isosceles. When I grip the gun, every time it comes backwards, because we've reduced the flip, so there's going to be more coming backwards, more coming to the side. Okay, I use my shoulders here as the shock absorber. I let that energy travel down both arms. Okay, and that's what I get as a shock absorber. Lean right over it. Okay, almost to the point that you feel you're going to go over. Okay, so you're really in a fighting stance. Okay, you always lean forward, don't you? That fighting stance is natural, okay, and it's exactly the same for a weaver. That's all you're doing, just changing your hand position for a weaver. Okay. Modern isosceles I like because I can get that energy going down both arms. If I'm shooting a lot, my right arm's going to get fatigued pretty quick. Okay, so I like to share that muzzle energy. Sorry, yeah, nice. 2 minutes. Okay. So we've reduced the flip, we've reduced it coming back. What we've taken away is all going to come this way. Okay, we have a lot of resistance on this side with hardly any here. Okay, God invented your hands to fit a gun. All right, and all we're doing is we're using the heel of the gun, and we're just going to fill that void in, just nicely there. Okay, and again, where I can feel that index point with my index finger, I can feel it with my thumb here, and also if you point at anything with your thumb. Okay, this guy here, yeah, I know roughly where he is, thumb, right, it immediately points to them. Okay, so use that. Okay, so you're reducing the lack of resistance there. Okay, so that fits in nice and tight there. With my thumb on that index finger, I also know it's well away from the slide, so when the gun does go off, it's not going to foul it up. Okay. Point to point with your knuckles here, I'm going to give that a really good squeeze. Okay, and I'm going to squeeze as tightly as possible. Also with your thumb forwards, it's going to help reduce that spin. Okay, that's the best we can come up with. Okay, there's thousands of people using it. Okay, if it works for you, use it. Okay, Glocks have that nice little touch there, and you'll see quite a lot of people will put the finger there. Personally, I don't like that. Okay, it kind of gets in the way of my trigger finger. but certainly by having it there and just give you that real good death grip.